Good morning and welcome everyone to our AABN's 131st weekly webinar. AABN webinars were created in response to COVID-19 related lockdowns. Conducted from June 2020 to present, the webinars are the result of a partnership between AABN, Entrepreneur Network, Alma Mater, industries and institutions. AABN webinars provided entrepreneurs access to real-life examples of possible career paths and the opportunity to have fun interacting with others outside their home in a safe way. Driven by rapid urbanization and growing population, as well as our unsustainable consumption and production practices, the world is facing today challenges in the form of colossal quantum of waste being generated on one side and the depletion of natural resources at a fast rate on the other side. Adding to these woes and our environmental impacts caused due to both of these issues. When we connect the dots, we realize that both of these challenges can be converted into opportunity by shifting our business practices from linear to circular economy based models. Today, we have waste entrepreneurs globally and all over the country who have tinkered with technology and come up with the best ways to not just dispose of garbage, but to convert it into money-making products and businesses, saving environment and creating livelihood at the same time. Today's webinar is aimed to share the deep insights on the challenges, concepts, and examples related to current waste to wealth opportunities in India and globally and the way forward. Over the past 3 years, we have been able to put together online programs to keep our AABN community not just engaged, but also meet a range of inspiring people who can help shape your ideas and thoughts. Today, we have one such personality, Mr. K. Sankar, a respected businessman, educationalist, social visionary, and a philanthropist. What makes him an apt choice for this audience is that he has a huge passion for polymers. I have the pleasant duty of welcoming and introducing him today at Waste to Wealth, an interactive business networking session. A very warm welcome to you, sir, and we feel profoundly honored that you have taken time off on a Sunday morning to address us. Sri Ranga Polymers is the brainchild of Mr. Shankar, a privileged IITian with global work experiences across different countries and matchless exposure of C-level work experience with MNCs. Mr. Shankar's passion for polymer product began back during his early days. Driven by his inner voice, he took up MTech in polymer technology at the Indian Institute of Technology, New Delhi, where he absorbed theoretical strength in the subject. He then eventually evolved as an industry veteran through his 38 years of work experience across industries, including plastic, rubber, and fiber. Finally, it was back in 2008 that he embarked on Sri Ranga Polymers, which marked the success route of his entrepreneurial journey. Though it was not a cakewalk, Mr. Shankar did not get shaken by the challenges and pitfalls. He rather considered each one of them as a stepping stone to reach greater heights in his endeavor. With his constant quest for innovation and inquisitive nature, he has curated innovative products which has now developed Sri Ranga Polymers as an industry leader. Through years of unwavering commitment, Mr. Shankar has successfully marked multiple milestones and achievements that include patent acquisition for PP/PE blends for anti-fibrillation properties and PET/PTT blends as an addition of engineering plastics. Mr. Shankar has yet another dimension as an ardent faculty at the Kamaraja College of Engineering and Technology. He also addresses various national and international forums as the brand ambassador of Waste to Wealth, an organization that strives to preserve waste management. Proud recipient of the Best Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2018 from the Government of Tamil Nadu. Served as the chairman of CII Karur and also as the chairman of Native Lead Karur. With a personality like Mr. Shankar, you can go on and on eulogizing. But let me stop here and let the audience have the privilege of listening to you, sir. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Shankar.
Thank you all. Good morning to everyone. I welcome everyone to listen to me. Whatever I blabber, what I learned in my life, I'm just sharing with you something useful to all the participants. Good morning. I'm Shankar, managing partner in Sri Ranga Polymers. My company is located in Karur, Tamil Nadu, centrally located and conveniently located for me to collect the bottles from all over Tamil Nadu. Though my name is Shankar and I have a designation in the company, I have another designation which I myself, named it as Na Oru Poriki. I porky all the bottlers across the state, across 5 states, right? And give them shapes, give them value addition. We all know Anna University, named after the chief minister. So everyone spell the name Anna, including the politicians. Also, there is Kamraj University, named after a politician. Annamalai University, of late being spelt by many people. So Annamalai University is also now, though it is famous for residential and distance education, it's also famous of late. Um, I'm sure all of you would have had nice breakfast on a lethargic Sunday. Of course, I too had, and I had puri today. I call it as a small world. Being around, it's a small world wherein you get the last friends connections. Through this, and there's one Mr. Anbalagan, my IIT mate. He is from Annamalai University. He got the invite and he spoke to me yesterday that he was very happy that he's going to see me through the presentation. So the connection makes a lot of difference. Thanks a lot for that. I'll talk about how the waste is becoming a wealth. Sir, is it changing?
Your screen is not visible. Sir.
Yeah, is it okay now?
No, sir, not yet, sir.
Now it is okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this photograph, I took it from the net, a breezy early morning, Sunday, a beautiful photograph depicting, the minds of the people who are attending this seminar. So waste, is it a wrong material? Is it thrown at a wrong time and a wrong place by a wrong person? If it is so, but if it reaches me, what I do, I'm the right person to do the right processing at the right time, the right place, and also encourage entrepreneurs getting into this beautiful business. Waste is not a waste. To me, waste is a raw material. Waste to you is not a waste to me. Waste not the waste. Waste is vast. Equally, the business is fast. Waste is gold and the waste of waste is platinum. Why this particular sentence I put here? When we get the bottle, the PET bottle contains the core PET bottle, there is a wrapper, and there is a cap. I need only the container. I do not need the cap. I don't need the wrapper. But the cap, I remove it, I give a shape to it. I sell to the reprocessors who makes vegetable crates, trays, and the label goes to the cement industry as a fuel. So nothing is wasted. 2000 years before, Thiruvalluvar had a Tirukkural. Azhivadum avadumagi vali payakkum ஊதியமும் சூழ்ந்த செயல். Beautiful sentence. Azhivadum, whichever is decaying, can become a new product. Avadum, it is becoming something. Agi, it is giving you way. Vali payakkum, by which what? Udiyam, you get something out of it, you make money out of it, but you do it together. Soon the sale. Such a beautiful one. So attracted by this, every presentation I have this slide. அழிவதும் ஆவதும் ஆகி வழி பயக்கும் ஊதியமும் சூழ்ந்த செயல் இந்த திருக்குள் என்னுடைய ரூம்ல எல்லா இடத்துலயுமே இருக்கும். Now I'll just touch upon what's entrepreneurship, because now many are entrepreneurs here. She who invests has finance, has idea, has skill, has team, who faces challenges and risk, who does hard work, who is highly responsible, who is accountable, over and above all, how integrity he has, what integrity level he has got, and what right attitude he has got. Anything missing in this, you end up in a failure. I started my first business in 1992. I was there for nearly 10 years, struggling all through, a lot of humiliations. And I finally closed down the business for one reason listed among here is a teamwork. In the sense, I did not have a right partner, right? So I had to close the business. Now, what is the success formula? We all know about it. Change will never change. Failures are stepping stones. You will cross the hurdles. இதுவும் கடந்து போகும். Dream come true. It's a beautiful story on Reliance. How diligent, how strong you should be, how agile you should be. When I was working in Calico, Baroda, that was in 1985, Reliance was just emerging. Reliance got into manufacturing polyester fiber. And we were also making polyester fiber. Reliance wanted to have a chemical urgent, so they did not have it. Their their purchase manager reached our office around 4:30 in the evening, requesting our purchase manager to lend the chemical for some period till get the license to buy on their own. He came at 4:30 asking for it. Our man, described that, this cannot be lent to anyone without a license. You will have to go to the government, get the license and come back. That might take few months. How can I help you, my dear? That was his answer. So with the vexed face, the Reliance officials left the factory. He said, okay, sir, I'll try my best to get it. You don't believe the next day by 9:30 in the morning, the guy came with a license. This is beyond belief. This is called, achieving the goal. What may come, you will have to achieve a goal. A beautiful story. It happened in my presence. Doing different things, doing things differently. You need to be different from others. Do not do what others do. You will not be noticed. If you do something differently, you are the person, you are the hero. Now you need to also understand what you are, right? Without understanding yourself, you just cannot succeed in anything. And finally, a bit of luck is also essential, but that is beyond your limit, but it comes to you at the right time. I just listed, the requisites of being a successful entrepreneur. Something called a hardship, knowledge, luck, money, leadership, and attitude. If you have the alphabets, English alphabets, you give a mark 1 for A, 2 for B, 3, C, like that. When you just add up, when you add up the numbers in hardship, it is 98. In knowledge, it is 96. Luck is 47. Leadership is 97. And attitude is 100. You just total it, you'll get 100. So it's clearly seen attitude is the one scores number one. If you do not have the right attitude, you will never succeed. Now, coming to my company, having worked in many companies, I started this in 2008 in Karur, collecting the post-consumer PET bottles from every street, every nook and corner of the city, also other cities. And it was a challenging, like educating people how to, segregate, how to bail it, how to send it to me. And literally, I was there on every street, even in Kerala, Pondicherry, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, right? So then we stabilized in 2 to 3 years' time. Today, looking at me, there are 10 to 15 companies who are collecting bottles and converting into flakes in and around Karur. In 2015, we thought, why not we make our own fibers instead of selling our flakes to others. So we introduced the dope dyed. In the sense, it's pre-colored polyester fiber production in 2015, and we were supplying to the spinning mills who make the yarn. In 2018, we thought we'll just go one step above. We made our own yarn and we supply to the ultimate customers in home textiles, mattress manufacturing companies, and garment companies. And 21, amidst COVID, we felt we should, complete the chain, connect the chain, so that we are visible to the customer. We went into garment manufacturing using 100% polyester, also a mix of cotton, a mix of viscose. We have introduced the garments in the name of Ecoline. We have 75 styles in that, starting from t-shirt, shrug, sportswear, waistcoat, and blazers. You can log on to Ecoline Clothing. You will see the entire picture of what we do and what sort of garments we make on this. So he has already introduced to me. I'm Sankar and having 40 years of experience in different polymer field. And I have patents, and I was a Karur chapter chairman of CII, also a director of a native lead. It's an arm supporting the entrepreneurs. We fund them and we mentor them so that they become successful. So far, I have invested in something like 25 startups in and around Tamil Nadu, encouraging the youngsters from the colleges. Sendil Shankar is my son, who is another managing partner. He is from VIT Vellore, a mechanical engineer, having 15 years of experience with IT background. And he's the one now running the show. He has done his executive program from IIT Ahmedabad. He has got a complete knowledge about the process, and he manages the show today. So I just want to share a statistics of PET bottle recycling in India. 12 lakh tons of PET is used to make bottles. 12 lakh tons, meaning that 48 billion bottles are produced annually. And 90% of the bottles are recycled. This is wonderful news to all of you, that you might have read somewhere that plastics are not recycled. Plastics are dumped here and there. Yes, I agree. But among all plastics, PET bottles are the one for highly recycled. There are 50,000 rag pickers, the heroes of the country, are employed in collecting the waste and giving to us. We have the high-end value products out of this. In our company, on a daily basis, we recycle 15 lakhs bottles every day. If I do not recycle 15 lakhs bottles, I need one full football stadium to store the bottles. Imagine how much of space is saved by doing recycling of these bulky plastics. So the process is, we ask the rag pickers, collect it, sort it, bale it, and give it to the nearest vendor. And from the vendor, we get them in the bale form, in a truckload. We unload, sort them, we remove the label, remove the cap, crush them into flakes, and then we wash them in a continuous plant, like your typical washing machine. After hot washing, it is dried, right? And then it is spun into fiber in an extrusion. This is a vertical extrusion, unlike a horizontal extrusion of other products, what is known to many of you. The spun fiber, it is stretched to get this ultimate strength. And then they are crimped to match the cotton, relaxed, cut into staple fiber suitable to wool, suitable to cotton, suitable to viscose, and then sold to the spinning mills. So what are the applications of the fiber what we make? It goes for making ring spun yarn, OE yarn, and fabric, used to make garments like t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, blazers, and masks, automotive carpets and roofing material, industrial belts, abrasives, pillows and quilt, filter cloth, geotextile fabrics. I'll give each and every application an example so that you understand better. So what are the advantages of a process? It's a low project cost compared to virgin polymer, consumes 50% energy compared to virgin PET polymer, generates employment, low carbon emission and carbon footprint, avoids global warming. When we use fire road or boiler, it's a neutral or carbon neutral. We also use renewable energy, right? So to be a sustainable product manufacturer, what are the goals required? See, you need to do recycling. You need to use renewable energy. You need to harvest. You'll have to have the waste consumed within the company, and you need to plant trees all over. All the five we do in our company. Now, by recycling, we support the downtrodden people. There are rag pickers in our list. We take care of their family, and we do lots of social service to them. They're all, a part of our family. By recycling, as I said, we avoid landfill, also a possible leaching of chemicals into the ground. We add value to the waste. It is an additional revenue to the government. There is no water pollution in this. I'll explain on this. The fibers what we make, they're all pre-colored. That's why we call it as a dope dyed polyester fiber. In the sense, conventionally, the fabrics are dyed in water using intensive water, and then they let it either to the river. Of late, it's not being done. But otherwise, there is a certain amount of water pollution. Whereas in our case, we pre-color the fiber, so we directly use it for spinning. Though we have a wash line washing the PET bottles, there is water used, but that water is recycled 100%. Ours is a zero discharge unit. Coming to sustainability, 1 kg of polyester fiber will save 1.7 kgs of carbon emission. A typical t-shirt weighing 300 grams will save 500 grams of carbon emission. A polyester t-shirt needs hardly 30 liters of water compared to 6 liters for a virgin polymer and 600 liters of water for cotton. There's a typical saying, if you make a round t-shirt, round neck t-shirt, simple one, it weighs around 150 grams. So we can proudly say one t-shirt of round neck can be made from 6 bottles. And 10 bottles can give you a shirt, and 20 bottles can give you a pant. 28 bottles, the one is giving a waistcoat. You know what I'm wearing? The waistcoat is made from 28 bottles. So what is our contribution towards the green initiative? By converting 15 lakhs bottles on a daily basis, we produce 25 tons of fiber and save 7,100 square meter of space. So far, 48,000 tons of fibers are produced by crushing 200 crores of bottles. So far in our journey of 15 years, we have done 200 crores of bottles. If I crush 200 crores of bottles, I save 2,900 football stadium, measuring 78 lakhs square meter of space from dumping. So also, as I said, that we avoid the leaching of chemicals into the earth. As I already explained to you, we avoid water. Ours is a pre-colored fiber, and it is unconventional way of dyeing it, so no water pollution. So in our company, we employ 300 direct employees and 300 indirect employees. Also, there are rag pickers attached to our company. So, as I said, we at least contribute a bit to the GDP by recycling. So, for 14,400 tons of carbon dioxide is saved by recycling. We save 70% energy for the production of rPET compared to virgin polymer. We are a zero discharge unit, no water is wasted. We have a ETP which is used to recycle the water. We end up with a sludge. You know, this sludge, nothing but the dirt, the dust, what comes along with the bottle. So, wondering what to do. Now, it's a waste of waste. Waste arrived out of waste, right? We need to give a shape to it. I can't dump it anywhere, right? We also have a boiler which is run by a firewood. I end up with the boiler ash. What do I do with the boiler ash? So we thought, why not we marry them along with the cement and aggregate and make a paver block. We made a paver block using this with a formulation that it equaled the existing paver blocks available in the market. And as I already said that we made garments and we decorated the local collector, the minister, the secretary MSME, and our honorable Prime Minister with a green message. This is the paper block what we made. And we have used these blocks within our company. You can visit our factory and see these things are used in all the walkways. This is a process. Just look at the photograph. There is somebody dumping the bottle. The bottle is crushed. We call it as a dirty flakes. These dirty flakes are washed into a hot washed, pure, clear flakes. Then they become fiber. The fiber becomes yarn. And the yarn becomes fabric. And fabric becomes the garment. Here, people may ask, where is the circular economy? Where is circularity in this? Yes. What we do is, we ask the customer to return the garment. The same thing can be, beaten down to fiber and mix it with fresh polyester fiber. You can make a garment, give a life to it, so that it is totally circular. Now, this is the flakes made out of the bottle when it is crushed and washed. This is a green bottle, like Sprite and 7-Up. This is the fiber what we make, it's a clear fiber. This is a black fiber, which is dope dye, that is pre-colored fiber. It is a mechanical recycling, yes, it is not chemical, it is mechanical recycling. Now, coming to applications, these fibers can go to construction, can go to automotive, protective, medical, home textiles, apparels, and packing textiles. I'll just give one by one the examples where all it is used. I'm not to mention about these pillows. 99% of the public in the entire world use pillows made out of recycled polyester fiber. Just open it, you will find the fibers in it. They are all made out of polyester. They are not solid, they're called hollow fiber. Now, these fibers having a diameter of 0.01 mm, 1/6 of your hair, 1/6 of a human hair. There's a kind of fineness of the fiber, and there is a hole in it, which gives you the bounciness. The moment you get up, the pillow comes back. It's because of the bulkiness what is created by giving holes into the fibers. Another application is the quilt. If you use quilt in the winter time, you just see it through the light. You will find a layer of fibers inside the quilt, which is made from the recycled polyester fiber. Okay, very fine. This is again a hollow fiber to give you the bouncy effect. Of late, all the sofas are also cushioned by polyester fiber, and they are covered with the polyurethane foam. The core material is polyester fiber to give you the strength, give you the bulkiness, give you the weight of the furnitures. This is another interesting application I think many of you would have seen while laying the national highways. Today, you just cannot do a national highways without using the geotextile fabrics made out of polyester fiber. Also, polypropylene is used. See here, they lay the fabric. Over the fabric, they put the gravels, they put the sand. On top of it, only they put the tar or the cement. One of the photographs, you will find it here. The very purpose of using this fabric is to hold on to the aggregates, right? Giving a longer life to the road. During monsoon, due to intense rains, the water is absorbed by the fabric and dissipates through the sides, by which the road remains intact. Majority of the national highways are using this, and they are all having a longer life. It is mandatory for using this. Another applications I tried in our company. I'm a research-oriented person. I keep, using the flakes in different forms to see that how best it can be value added. There is a monofilament equal to a GI wire. We call it as a PET wire, ranging from 1 mm to 2 mm. The applications are, we try to connect the banana plants so that one plant is a support to the other, sort of a network grid formation by which they do not fall during the gale. Many farmers appreciated this job because they otherwise they don't lose the crop. We also tried making a pandal, for the vegetables. The very idea, this is a grape garden we tried in Dindukal. The very idea of putting a PET wire here is, being insulated material, it will not absorb heat during severe summer, by which they support the crop. இந்த கொடி படரும்போது இந்த கொடிக்கு சூடு ஏறாது, அதனால கொடி கருகாது, by which the yield is more for the farmers. Coming to automotive applications, we are the largest suppliers to Hyundai and Kia Motors. And now we started also supplying to Toyota and Suzuki cars. We just look at the car underneath, you will have a carpet. This carpet is made from the fibers what we supply to Hyundai and Kia Motors through their ancillary units. You will see the top, we call it as a roof. And the roof is also made from polyester fiber, which is molded with other material. You will touch and see it's a soft material made from polyester fiber. In the dicky, when you open it, you will find the entire surface is covered with the felt. That felt is again made from polyester fiber made by us. This is the fiber, color fibers, what we make and supply to spinning mills. They're all pre-colored, don't need to dye it again. These are the yarn. We make our own fibers. The kinds of fabrics available with us is 50% organic cotton, 50% recycled polyester, 100% recycled polyester is available, and 40 to 60 we also mix with the viscose, tensile fiber. And we have a GSM, that is weight of the fabric from 140 to 220, depending on the applications and the structure. We make in different structures like single jersey, double tech, PQ, loop net, interlock, and jacquard designs. What are the products we make? We make t-shirts in 15 colors. The styles are round neck, V-neck for men and women. We make sportswear in 10 colors, active wears and sweatshirts in 10 colors. So we make waistcoat also in 15 colors. Off late, we've introduced blazers stuck to 4 colors. All are available in different structures I explained to you earlier. Because we started the garmenting unit during the COVID time, we were forced to make this one, the mask, in different colors. You know what we did? The fabric, what is used here, is treated for moisture management. In the sense it absorbs moisture very fast. We are given an antimicrobial treatment so that takes care of the COVID conditions. And it has got an anti-static so that no static charge is developed while using it. And it's got a soft feel. We're given a coating to give you a soft handling experience. We also developed towels with the same fabric, distributed to the industries, to the workers. And we also made bags out of the fabric. This is a typical sports t-shirt that is used by the sports people. Ecoline is our brand, and Let's Turn Sustainably is our branding name. These are the styles what we offer for men and women. And these are typical polo t-shirts available in 10 colors. They are all available online through our website. And I'm standing in front of the waistcoat, what we make in different colors. So the height of the experience is that Prime Minister Modi was presented the jacket by Indian Oil Corporation Managing Director Mr. Vaidya in Bangalore, one of the G20 meet on Energy Week. We were there on that day. It was presented to him. I was the most satisfied person in my life. What I achieved is that there is nothing beyond this. Whether I make money or not, someone known to the world is wearing my jacket. Something more satisfying than anything else in life. He wore it. He did not speak a single word about the garment. Rather, he was pouncing on the opposition on that day, addressing the presidential address. The media caught it immediately. Media started explaining to the public in many sense. One magazine, one newspaper mentioned that Prime Minister's green message with the blue jacket. Something wonderful sentence. Beyond that, we gifted our jackets to all the G20 CEOs next to the Prime Minister of the country. They were all appreciated. Look, and they wore it also and then showed to us. We introduced recently the blazer, and it was launched by Mr. Amitabh Kant, President of Niti Aayog in Kerala, one of the G20 meetings. He is one of our satisfied customers wearing our blazer. It's beautifully designed with the latest technology. This is another blazer. This is my son who is wearing the blazer. Recently, Prime Minister visited USA. He was just meeting the delegates over there. He wore it. He was with Biden. So all along was appreciated by media. It wasn't known to us. People called us and they say that your jacket is worn by Prime Minister. That too in the White House. The same meet, interestingly, I just forgot to tell you one thing. We were chosen by Indian Oil Corporation. They visited us. They saw the entire processing. They're very appreciative of us. For one reason, we are the only company from the bottle to the garment. I say in simple sentence, a dirty bottle becoming a pretty garment with a company from end to end. That one thing attracted Indian Oil Corporation. Sorry. So they asked us to supply t-shirts first. Then they asked us to supply the jackets. It was distributed to all the executives of IOCL. Then one day they called us, we would like to present it to the petroleum minister. So we made one for him. He wore it. Then I think he would have spoken to the prime minister. There's a call came to us. We want to give it to the prime minister. Why don't you make it? I was so thrilled. But the very next call said that you just cannot stitch for him. He has got his own team in every town. So you'll have to give the fabric and we will make it. So we gave 9 colors with all the auxiliaries, and it was sent to Delhi. It was sent to Ahmedabad. Both the team made t-shirts, jackets for him, wondering which one he will wear. We were not knowing it. Within 2 days of presenting to him, he wore the cyan blue color and came to the parliament. So real surprise to us. Then we thought he is a person who will not repeat the jacket. Surprisingly, the one what he wore in the parliament, he wore it again when he met Udayanidhi Stalin in Delhi. And he wore the same during one of the G20 meet. And recently for G7 meet, when he went to Japan, he wore this Chandan color jacket. And he met the world leaders, Mr. Ronak, and then this Japanese individual. He was a different person in this photograph, doing different things, doing things differently. He looked distinctly a different person wearing our jacket, something wonderful. So this again with the British Prime Minister. We thought, okay, he's going to stop with this. He wore a 3rd color jacket in another meeting in the US. This we call it as a nut brown. Started liking it. So just wondering like when he's going to repeat the next color. So at the end, I always tell my friends, young entrepreneurs, get energized. Do not feel, recycling is a dirty job. It is a rewarding. Lots of opportunities around. I keep seeing videos, keep seeing WhatsApp. Daughter-in-law, mother-in-law combination in Thoothukudi is collecting waste from the street through the vendors, and they're segregating, beautifully segregating, and then giving to the relevant recyclers, getting paid for it. Such a culture should come to all the towns. Be an entrepreneur, be an exporter, reach to the rewards, make lasting impressions. You make profit, but there is a passion. With the passion, you do it. So I would like to, just play a song which is in Tamil for energizing everyone here.
No audio.
So the final touch-up is that, this particular paragraph in one of the songs of Talabadi, I liked a lot. So நல்லவர்க்கெல்லாம் எதிர்காலமே நம்பிக்கை வைத்தால் வந்து சேராதா, உள்ளங்கள் எல்லாம் ஒன்று கூடினால் உள்ளங்கையில் வெற்றி வாராதா, இன்றைக்கும் என்றைக்கும் நல்ல நாள்தான். I'll just try to play this song. Hope I can do this. So, as I said that I'm a nature lover. I have a farm. I promote Miyawaki forest and I have planted more than 5,000 trees, developed forest ranging from 6 months to 5 years. All kinds of trees are planted. You're welcome. You can come to us, see our farm. Thanks a lot. I mean, I hope I've given you, enough food for thought and made you all energized. Thanks a lot. I am open to questions.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. It's an excellent session. We had a lot of takeaways from it. Now we'll keep the floor open for question and answers. Sir.
Yeah.
Participants, you may please unmute and ask your questions, please. Venkat, sir. Yeah, Ramesh, go on, Ramesh.
So this is Ramesh from Manipur Solutions. So can you explain about your transition from corporate to the decision to start on your own? What type of challenges did you face? And how did you come up with this idea? Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Sir, after my MTech in polymer technology from IIT Delhi, my first job was in polyester fiber, Virgin, in Baroda, close to IPCL. And my last job also in polyester fiber in Chennai, Future of Polyesters. In between, one of the companies, I earned a bad name for unfortunate reasons. I was jobless. The very next day. So something was burning within the belly, like I should be something different. I should do something different. I started accidentally the first business in 1992. Struggled to, be successful. And I'm a person like wish to do something unique, interested in research. So the failure in my first business gave me a lot of strength for the second business. Second business also, it was accidental. I was in Dubai. I got a call saying that, can you come and join as a COO in Karur? Somebody is trying to make a polyester fiber. Can you be the COO? So I didn't believe it. I never knew even where is Karur. I was so poor in geography. Yet I thought, let me give it a try. I just came over here. And I was made the CEO of the project. Okay. So making a project and doing a project is nothing new to me. But all of a sudden, within a month's time, the employer drops the idea of the project. Says, I'm sorry, Shankar, I'm financially down for a reason. So I cannot proceed. So Choice is yours. The second time I was dropped like a potato. But because I had that experience as a businessman for 10 years, a failed businessman, thought of, trying for the second time. I took the challenge and I asked one of the directors to start the company with a minimum investment of 15 lakhs. We thought we'll only collect the bottles, crush them into flakes and give it to the fiber manufacturers. I know it is a dirty job. Many of my family members, friends criticized, hey, you are a bloody MTech IIT fellow. I'm seeing you in a street, in a corner, getting into so many cities, the dirty places and collecting bottles, teaching people. Your relation with the rat pickers is annoying, right? But I took it seriously that I should make an impression, make an impact to the society that these bottles should be given a share, right? So all these odds I passed through, and in between also had a financial difficulties, but I got through all of them successfully. Something called a hockey stick, right? When you see a hockey stick, you start, you fail, you succeed. A failure is definitely required to be successful, is what I learned in my experience. Hope I have answered you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Very heartwarming background. Thank you, sir.
Dear sir,
Yes, sir.
this is Ariu Karsan from Chemical Engineering background faculty. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks for your valuable presentation. You have discussed about the application of polyester fiber in our t-shirt and shirts and all. Okay. How about the recycling of the polyester fiber products?
So I think I explained to you earlier, in a circular economy, everything has to be used up within the circle. The polyester fabric, a polyester garment, what you throw today, it is all collected. Okay.
Yeah.
These fabrics are beaten down into fiber back into fiber. But when you beat them, it becomes a short fiber. It is not a longer fiber like earlier. It loses its strength. So to improve the strength, what they do is they mix fresh polyester fiber, make into yarn, and then make the usual fabric. So it gives. This is one thing. Another thing is polyester is a condensation product. Okay, it is not a poly. It is polycondensation. And the molecular weight of the polyester, a typical fiber polyester is around 20 to 24,000 molecular weight. Unlike 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs of polyethylene. And that polyethylene takes a long time to degrade, right? Whereas polyester, in combination with the cotton, right? I'm doing an experiment in my farm. Over a period, let's say 2 to 3 years, they will also degrade and mix with the soil. So, it is not harmful to the society, harmful to the soil, and it can be recycled, supports circular economy. Okay. Okay,
sir. Thank you, sir. One more question. Recently, we initiated collection of use and throw ball pens in our Annamalai University. We are collecting it, and we are in need of buyers for the products for that ball pen, sir.
I'll certainly connect. I'll connect you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
Mr. Venkat, you had a question, sir. You can ask, sir.
Sir, can you, are you promoting source segregation of the caps and the bottle? Because one of the problems I have heard about the bottles is that if you close the caps, then when it goes to rat pickers, they need to open and segregate them and do it. And if you can source segregate the caps, will you avoid the transportation of the caps along with the bottle?
Very true, sir. The rag pickers are taught to remove it, but there are cases it is not. But most of the cases they are removed. All of us, go for a marriage, right? The moment you sit on the pandi, like the first thing what they give you is water bottle. They just keep the water bottle on top of the table, right? After you finish your dinner, just go back and see what happens. The people, come with the basket to collect the PET bottle separately, and then roll all the wet waste and put it out. Go to the backyard. The owners of Kalyana Mandapam are so smart. They employ people to remove the cap, remove the bottle separately, pack them, and sell them beautifully. They make money out of it. The caps are done, removed in the Kalyana Mandapam. In other places, yes, it is not. It comes to us, and we have an automated line to remove it and then sell it outside. We do educate them to remove it. I hope I answered you, sir.
Good
Yes.
morning, this is Naresh.
Thank you.
Naresh Hinduja. Very
Yeah, Naresh.
enlightening discussion.
Yeah.
Since when has the government made it compulsory to use this recyclable polyester highway construction?
In construction, sir, it is almost 10 years, sir.
Okay. And how much percentage of the recyclable waste is actually utilized today in India? Are we still wasting a lot, or a lot of it is recovered now?
See, in the case of PET bottle, nearly 90% is recycled, sir. And in the case of other plastics, around 60%.
Oh, that's
Of late, there are mega recyclers for polythene film, polypropylene molded products, convert them into usable chips. Lots of companies have come up in Gujarat, in the export processing zone. They do a mega scale projects. You will find over a period not a single plastics on the street. Such a kind of education is happening. Awareness is there among all the educated people. It is also taught in the school level. Okay, so this culture will prevail over a period. Another interesting program is promoted by the government called a biomining. Those days, all the waste, we say kuppai, kuppai made. The kuppai made used to be very close to the town, occupying precious land. Now the government has given lease to the companies. What they do is they have a gigantic machines deployed in the yard. They remove it, segregate, crush, remove the waste, remove the sand, sell each and every one of them, and clear the space, get back the land. Such a precious land is recovered. It's happening in Europe, it's happening in Pune, it's going to happen in Chennai also. You will not find anything there, everything will be consumed. There'll be no upais.
That's fantastic. So one more question I have is that all this collection that you all do for this through rag pickers and all, isn't it very cumbersome?
It used to be really cumbersome because not many people like to do it. But now it's becoming, sort of a mechanical process. Machines have come in to support it so that, you don't soil your dresses. Okay. And it has become an industry, awarding industry, right? So many are jumping into this. It is no longer a dirty thing, but it's a rewarding business.
Thank you, sir. That's really good to know. Very enlightening.
Sir, Saran on this side.
Sir,
So,
go on for it.
yeah. Is this only for PE we are processing, sir? What about other materials like LDP, HDP, some other type of plastics? How it would be?
We recycle only the PET bottles, sir. All other waste we do not. Though we get in our bill, we segregate and then give to the relevant recyclers. Every plastic is recycled, sir. Nothing is wasted, except the polyethylene. Polyethylene carry bags weighing 2 to 5 grams. Okay, a polyester bottle, that is PET bottle, weighs 25 grams. A rag picker who goes to the ground, does the collection, wants to have a day of fulfillment, in the sense he has to make money for his living. Okay, so the first thing what he does is he looks for a metal piece. You will find him having a stick with the magnet at the end. He looks for a metal that's heavier. He looks for paper, looks for wood. Among plastics, he takes a PET bottle, which is visible very, very clearly, weighing 25 grams. Finally, he goes to the carry bag. Unfortunately, the carry bags are not empty. They are filled with kitchen waste. They are tied and then put as a packet. He doesn't want to touch it, because even if he removes it, he loses 5 to 10 minutes to remove the material inside and gets only 2 grams. Why should he do it? Who has to do this? It is we. It is we who should segregate at home. We should never ever make the carry bag reach the yard. Okay. So by this, the rag pickers gets more money out of recyclable material and do not touch the polyethylene. Right. But polyethylene of late is being recycled. But before reaching the yard, it is being collected. People are consciously collecting and then giving to the relevant recyclers. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Sir,
can you, so just to the similar lines, sir, but if you just compare between PET bottle versus polyethylene,
Yeah.
yes, so when you just go across, we normally see around a lot of polyethylene bags and other things, but PET bottles are not, right? Because of so the profitability, you mentioned it, but exactly for polyethylene bags, what is happening? What are they trying to do out of polyethylene bags? And then how do we lobby the government to bring in more restriction on polyethylene bags? I know it happened, but again, it is just free, and then again, there's a lot of polyethylene bag consumption is there. So as a technologist, or as an entrepreneur, what is your suggestion to the government? I would also say that we are giving 1,000 rupees to the women in the household. Why don't we give similar thing in the rag pickers, because they are the environmentalists, who is helping to clean the environment. So how do we request the government to get involved and help the rag pickers? I know multiple questions are there, so it'd be nice to see your perspective, sir.
Pre-COVID, the government was stringently brought to regulation, calling as ban single-use plastics. They given a list of products also not to be used. It was sincerely implemented. It was sincerely followed by the public also. Very unfortunately, COVID, attacked everybody in the world. So the moment COVID became a nightmare, people have become cautious, right? So one should not touch the other. So meaning that you'll have to use something which is disposable. You cannot reuse it. That's how the mask came in. That's how the dress came in for the doctors. It is used once and then thrown. The single-use plastics came into existence again because of the COVID. None of the government who could support. They were just awestruck what to do with this. Kinds of collections of the waste really gave trouble to the government. Thanks to some of the companies, Ramki, there's a company called Ramki. They handle the waste yard in Chennai and other places. And they deployed a team, separated the medical waste, okay, with caution, and then dispose them without any issues. Now, The government is in double mind whether to ban fully the single-use plastics or not. Not able to take a decision on this. Alternatively, now requesting, I would say, demanding the individuals to handle their own waste. If you go to Bangalore, there are many high-rise buildings are there. The corporation is refusing to take the waste. They said nothing doing. It is you have to take care of it. Many buildings in Bangalore, we can see it. What they do is judiciously they separate at home the plastics, the wet waste. They give the wet waste into one of the companies who collect it. They give the plastics to another company. It's very strictly followed in Koramangala. I'll just give an example. I mentioned that we, fund and mentor startups. There's a startup in Bangalore. What they do is, like I said, they collect the waste from Koramangala area, plastic separately, metal wood separately, and the wet waste. The wet waste is crushed and then it is digested. They separate the gas, separate the slurry. The gas, of course, it is known to people, you can make gas out of the wet waste. Biogas, and even out of cow dung, it is traditionally made. But they do not have the requisite caloric value. So this company, what they did is that the gas which comes out of it, it is not only methane, it is a combination of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, so many things. So they have distillation and then filtration columns. They separated each and every gas. They gave a purest methane. Beautifully they have done it. The yard is very next to a restaurant. Okay, the yard is so sandwiched between two restaurants in Koramangala. The gas removed from here through a pipeline and goes to the restaurant. Whatever gas is produced in Koramangala out of the wet waste is pipelined to the restaurant and used up every day. Beautiful system. Now they have done in many states and they are successful in their business. This is the way forward in future for everyone. You'll have to handle your own waste within the system. Those days, how we have handled it in villages, we had a typical system of, yard behind, put everything there, kids decade, and then go to the farm, put it over there. Recycling, which has not happened because of non-degradable plastics. Plastics came into existence for one reason: it should not degrade. Okay, it should not degrade. That's why plastic came into existence. You're building a house, fine. You want the house to be 70 years old, 100 years old. How? So you go for a PVC cable. PVC cable, you expect it to live at least 25 years. If it is degradable, do you think you can replace PVC cable every year? Can you do it? You can't take the risk, right? So you need a longer life. To have a longer life, plastics came into existence, but unfortunately, it is being abused. It is not handled properly. Such a culture should come into all of us. This is what the government now trying to do, is that they say we will not handle it, you handle it. So it will come over a period. Even conscious public also now understand that it is our responsibility, and they're doing it. Okay.
So this is Venkatraghavan.
Yes.
One question: every recycling operation, will the cost keeps continuously increasing because your raw material cost is low, your other costs, that is processing, collection, that keeps on increasing. So at what point of time recycling will be an economic barrier? Because in advanced countries, it has become a barrier, and that's the reason why they're struggling. So in India, we are fortunate because our labor costs are low. We are able to get the population of rag pickers to pick these bottles. At some point of time, it has to catch up in terms of economic viability. So at what point it becomes unviable, and what are your steps to counter that?
Yes, sir. When PET bottle was introduced somewhere in 1980s, there wasn't a technology to recycle. Whereas HDP, PP were all crushed and then given shape again. It was used to be a practice before. But a PET bottle being an engineering plastics, highly viscoelastic material, there wasn't a technology to recycle. So you would remember when you give it to a guy, he will refuse PET bottle, he will take all other waste, he will say, sorry sir, we can't recycle it. There was a time the Future of Polyester company in Manali in Chennai developed a technology to recycle it. Okay, it was sold for 4 rupees a kilo. Today is 40 rupees a kilo. I went to one day to Bangalore, Brigade Road. I entered a Adidas showroom. I found a T-shirt, a white T-shirt. I asked him what is the price. These are 2,500 rupees, a typical polo T-shirt. I just removed it and saw a slogan behind the collar, from the ocean. I asked him, what is this from the ocean? He said that this T-shirt is made from bottles collected from the ocean. Such a huge island is formed in the sea by dumping the bottle from the ships. Okay. Now Adidas has collected it in supplying in the form of T-shirt for 2,500 rupees, which is 5 times my price. For the brand, he has taken the name. So we have certification called GRS, Global Recycling Standards. We give a certificate to the corporates. Now, many corporates are connected to us, and then they score on the carbon footprint. We have a GRS certificate. We also have an OBP. It's called Ocean Known Plastics. There are customers in UK asking for products specially made from bottles collected from the ocean. There's a separate certification for it. We give it. Further, coming to your question, like the waste what is collected, those days wasn't rewarding the collectors. But today, my products are at a premium, 20% more than the regular polyester fabric. Everyone who buys it know that yes, it has to be more, it should be encouraged. Okay? So over a period, the prices are going up. All the recycled products are at a premium, I repeat. Okay. People are ready to give you extra money. They say that we are ready to give you, you don't fix the price, I will give you. Because it's such a consciousness coming to public. They're ready to give it. That's the reason I'm saying opportunities are many, many, many in this. People should jump into recycling, get the reward and award.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sanjay, Pratap, Rahul.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Pratap here.
Yeah.
So very good presentation. I'm a 2001 chemical engineering graduate from Annamalai University.
Yeah.
So polymers recycling is always my area of interest, sustainability and environment. Plus, you said that instead of using plastic, we are abusing it. I completely agree to it, sir. Sir, I'm in the business of eco-friendly mattress, pillows, cushions. So we use kapok cotton, that is yellow fungi, for making mattress, pillows, and cushions. And we use organic cotton fabric as the outer shell. So it was interesting to see that you're also offering your fabrics for mattress industry. So I'm interested if your fabric can be used in any of my products. So will it be as good as in terms of feel, in terms of touch and texture will it match organic cotton fabric? So,
Sir, very interesting question. One of my customers uses our yarn and makes a mattress skin. It's called a sticking fabric. You know, to see a fabric, there's a outer fabric, right?
right,
That-
sir. Yes, sir.
That fabric is made from our material.
Okay.
It's a jacquard design. You know, you see any mattress, you will find a jacquard design over it, different colors, and
Right.
they introduced it and they're giving to all the leading mattress manufacturers.
Okay.
I think it is a green mattress, and they say the bottle what you use at home, and you are sleeping over the same bottle in a different form.
Right, sir.
Okay, so such fabrics are available, and definitely I can connect with them and you can buy it and use it.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Yes, sir, there's a question from. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Thank
one.
Yeah, Sanjay, go on, Sanjay.
Sir, sir, excellent and quite inspiring, sir. I just want to ask you regarding the garments, it was told that it is used in what you call the sportswear as well. So is it, I just want to know the types, like, is it all-weather garment or is it like airy, like it breathes or it absorbs sweat and it can be used in all climates or something like that, sir? Could you a little bit more elaborate on the type of the garment in terms of its comfort level in all weather? Thank you, sir.
You know, whichever meeting I go for, I either wear a jacket, what I'm wearing now, or a t-shirt. It is just to tell the people that how comfortable I am. You know, this 100% polyester fabric, there's a fixed mental feeling that polyester is harmful, polyester is warm and insulated one. It does not give you comfort. You know, to break this ill feeling, we do a 4-in-1 finish. We call it as a 4-in-1 finish. That is, first thing is we give a moisture management. That is, we make the fabric, suck the sweat, absorb the sweat, and dissipate immediately. It's kind of a structure and chemically modified fabric. It absorbs and dissipates. In all the IPL matches, all the sportsmen used jackets made out of the t-shirts made out of recycled polyester fiber. That gives the comfort of absorbing the sweat and dissipating it. One is the moisture. The second is antimicrobial treatment. That one does not give you odor, does not give you any algae, formation within the t-shirt, does not smell, and static charge will not be there. We give an anti-static, treatment. If you have a cotton t-shirt and go for a play, when you sweat, it will stick to your body. Then you cannot flex it. A polyester one, because it is dissipating the sweat, it will not stick to your body. You can flex and go around and achieve the goal. The fourth finish, what we give is a silicone finish, a smooth finish over a soft feel. With these treatment, polyester is outpacing the cotton on the comfort angle. This is what I teach all the corporates, and there are many corporates are with us. The recent addition is BMW. We are supplying to them. We are also teaching the entire staff on how to handle the plastics, how to make it a circular economy within the company.
Very nicely, sir. And is it a fire retardant also?
Fire retardants also available, and through Indian Oil Corporation, we are going to supply fire retardant, garments for the army.
Okay.
And for the army, there's one more application: high altitude, highly insulated jackets. Okay, we are working on it. The moment they wear it, it gives a comfort of 15 degrees right? So it is being imported. We are now trying to indigenize the product for the high altitude applications. Also, we are working on making the entire product degradable by additives. That is also going on. The experiment is going on.
So it basically disintegrates and gets permitted in the soil without harming the soil.
Exactly.
Like soil fertility as well.
Exactly.
Okay, sir. Sir, thank you, sir, once again, and very inspiring, sir.
Yeah. Okay, it is a nice session, sir. Myself, Muriyasa engineer Muriyasa from the Institution of Engineers, Hosur Local Center. I was a secretary for the last 3 years, and I am the now committee member in that. The Institution of Engineers, Hosur Local Center. Okay, sir, this in your slide you told 90% of the bed particles are recycled. But are they are they collecting all the bed particles dumped in the ocean also, because most of the particles also going to the ocean, no? Sea is the sea, ocean. I've seen some of the programs, you know, some of the other seminars, they told ocean is filled with a lot of polythene waste and other things. That is one question. Are they collecting all the bed particles from the ocean and sea also, and water bodies? Second one is, if you have a video of your products, no, I like to have it, and so that I can share to other people. Second point. Third one is, I need your contact number so that for our engineering association session, we can use you as a resource person.
Right,
Thank
sir,
you.
thank you.
Excellent session. Please share your contact number.
I will share my contact number. I'll also share the video of a company, a corporate company. I mean, you can have it. And you know, your question of the ocean plastics.
Yeah.
I'll just explain you on this. You will find today, because of RD Madam, you know, all the plastics are flying here and there. It is so unpleasant to watch the roads, sides are filled with plastic. When it rains, when there is a flood, all the plastics are floating, goes along with the stream of water, goes to the river. From the river, it goes to the ocean and forms an island somewhere in the deep sea. We have a program. What we do is we go to the rivers. You know, we are surrounded by Kaveri and Amaravati. On the sides of the river, we have program to collect the bottles. We also go to the meeting point of the river in the ocean, collect them. By mechanism, we have assigned certified collectors from the ocean, like the fishermen, and we just note the altitude of the particular place, location, take the video, and then give to the customer so that he is satisfied that I'm literally, meaningfully, truly collecting from the ocean and the rivers. These bottles are processed like any other bottle and then certified and given to the customers. But the huge program is going on to collect the bottle from the ocean, which is huge exercise being done abroad. And one day you will find you may not have bottles floating on the sea. Any other questions, sir? You asked me about the contact. You asked me for the video, which I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I answered your questions.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else has a question, please?
Sir, what is your advice for startups in this field, sir?
Yeah, I told you, we are the one who encourage a lot of startups, and I personally mentor 2-3 startup on waste management. There is one guy somewhere near Ramanathapuram. Okay, a fresh graduate from that area. You know what he does? He collects the ultimate waste after segregation. After segregation, you'll have microplastics, micro waste, lying in the municipal yard. Okay.
Okay.
He collects those waste which nobody can use it. Nobody can use it. Such a waste mixed with mud. He
Okay.
collects some free of cost. All the municipality gives to him. He has got a technology to make into a log, right? He has got an additive into it, extrude a log like a wooden log,
Okay.
and mix into sizes, applies to the companies as a firewood. Right? From nothing, he is making money. He has been also recognized by the state government. He's been given a state award, also given an incentive and subsidy for the projects. So ideas are plenty.
Okay. Can we come and see your factory to get a first-hand information, sir?
You're welcome, sir. You can speak to me before coming, and then do it.
Sure. Sir. Thanks.
So this is Pratap here again. So you're talking about this sportswear. Sir, I have seen Adidas, Nike all doing it. Even in fact, I have few T-shirts from Adidas, Nike, which are made with recyclable plastics or ocean waste. So, being a small brand, so how do you compete with this brand, sir? Because they have a global presence and the brand pull, and they can demand a better price and for the brand. So how do you compete with these people, or what exactly you take it to the market to fight against those giants in this segment, sir? As an entrepreneur, I'm interested to know that part of you too, sir, because how we stay ahead of competition or compete with such huge companies.
To my feeling, to my confidence,
Right, sir.
I'm doing a better business than Adidas in India. Why?
Okay.
Because for one simple reason that Honorable Prime Minister wore our T-shirt, wore our jackets, and went around the world. That has given such a publicity to us, right? So people are asking for it. Lot many corporates are connected with us, beginning with Indian Oil Corporation, Saint-Gobain, BMW, Grundfos, all the European companies, come to us and ask for T-shirts, a particular specification. We supply to them. It's also happening through marketplace, through the e-commerce, through our website, and direct contacts. We participate in all the exhibitions in plastics and promote our products. In the name of Ecoline, you can just log on to Ecoline, you just Google Ecoline, you'll get many stories. The day when Prime Minister wore the jacket, one day, we handled 75 media people. 70 people, they just mobbed our factory, right? So such a kind of publicities keep on happening, and you will have many stories on us. And we are confident that we're doing better. And once I visited Germany and entered in one of the H&M showroom. Very interesting to see nearly 20% of the shelf, 20% of H&M shelf are filled with products made out of PET bottle, be it a plate, be it a jacket, be it a the shirt and the pant, T-shirts, everything was hanging there, made from recycle. They give a complete spec. What is the content of cotton? How much is the polyester? Everything. But I could not find much of a sale happening compared to other counters.
Right, sir.
Whereas here, people are conscious. People are buying it. You can visit our factory, visit our showroom, visit our garment unit. You will understand that how busy we are. and how we are catering to the corporates.
Sure, sir. I'm certainly interested in visiting and meeting you also, sir.
We always, promote our products for the corporates. Why? Because for the events, like there are some, company day or a new Year celebrations, a sports day, whatever it is. They just buy our T-shirts for the occasions.
Right,
You can
sir.
have a slogan made from PET bottle, proudly made from PET bottle. Whatever slogan you want, you can have it. That's what
Right.
one day they bought some T-shirts, they wore it. They wanted a slogan saying that proudly made from PET bottle. They went around the beach. They spread the message that PET bottle can become a T-shirt, and which is promoted by a multinational company like Saint Gobain. They score on the ESG goal, which is ESG goal achievement, right?
Right, sir.
Sir,
Sir, and one more thing. So one is we are talking about this recycle and sustainability. Second is when it comes to garments. So the packaging is very, very important, sir. So how do you package your stuff? I mean, are you using recycled plastics or virgin plastics, or how do you make it more eco-friendly, sir?
A typical T-shirt, when you buy, you will find a cover. The cover, we tried paper, we tried, our own recycled fabric, and we tried disposable and degradable polyethylene cover, right? And we
Right,
also
sir.
tried buttons of coconut buttons, and
Right.
tag out of the paper, right? So we had all sorts of combinations. All depends on the customer's requirement. Some wanted to have a see-through packing, so I had to go for a polyethylene cover. Somebody wanted, no, I want only paper. I said we gave a paper. Someone wanted a bag out of our own polyethylene, our own fabric. We gave it. So combinations are available depending on the customer's demand.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Because I'm making mattresses, so everything is eco-friendly except for the packaging. So I go for a recyclable plastic with a government prescribed thickness, so not less than 60 microns and all that. I'm looking at if it can be improved any further. That's why I thought of asking this to you.
There is one fabric made out of recycled cotton and recycled polyester. How it happens is, when we make the garment, okay, so we cut into a shape. So the rest of the fabric is a waste. So those waste, okay, they are beaten down into fiber. They mix with the cotton, which is recycled, and make a totally recycled open-end fabric. These fabrics you may get it cheaper.
Right, sir.
Buy these fabrics as a packing material.
Fine, sir. All right, sir. That's a good piece of information. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, good afternoon. I am Ravi from Madurai, 82 mechanical from Annamalai University, sir. We are having joint venture with the Madurai Corporation regarding the solid waste management, sir.
Very good.
As a model project, we are going for a biogas plant as well as a treasure and all. One of our team member is here, sir. Just she wants to talk with you. Selvi madam, நீங்க ஆன் பண்ணி பேசுங்க மேடம் சார்ட்ட.
சார்
சொல்லுங்க.
சார் நான் இப்ப கிராமப்புறத்துல சுகாதார சம்பந்தப்பட்ட பணி செய்யறேன். எப்படின்னா குப்பைகள்ல இருந்து தரம் பிரிச்சு மண்புழு உரம், அப்புறம் காய்கறி உரம், நுண்ணுயிர் உரம், காய்கறிகளுக்கு கொண்டு உரம் தயாரிக்கிறது, அப்புறம் சாண கழிவுகளை கொண்டு மண்புழு உரம் தயாரிக்கிறது, அப்புறம் இப்ப ஃபுட் வேஸ்ட், அப்புறம் பேக்டரி வேஸ்ட், அப்புறம் காய்கறி கழிவு கொண்டு பயோகேஸ் தயார் பண்றோம் சார். இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். அப்புறம் பிளாஸ்டிக் வேஸ்ட், அதாவது மறுசுழற்சி செய்ய முடியாது பிளாஸ்டிக், அப்புறம் பாலித்தீன் கவர்லாம் நாங்க செட் அவுட் பண்ணி ரோடு ஒர்க்கு அந்த மாதிரி இதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றோம். ஆனா உங்கது ஒரு வீடியோ பார்த்தேன் சார். உங்க இதுல மூலியமா நீங்க ட்ரெஸ் தயார் பண்ணி பிரதமர் மோடி சார் அந்த ட்ரெஸ் போட்டிருந்தாங்கன்னு ஒரு வீடியோ கிளிப் பார்த்தேன் சார். ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருந்துச்சு. இங்க இருக்க அந்த பிளாஸ்டிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் எப்படி நாங்க அதை கலெக்ட் பண்ணி அதை என்ன மாதிரி எல்லாம் நாங்க பண்ணணும்ன்ற ஒரு ஐடியா இல்லாம இருக்கோம் சார். அதை பத்தி எங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஸ்பீச் கொடுத்தா கொஞ்சம் நல்லா இருக்கும். நாங்க அதை எப்படி உங்ககிட்ட அதை ஒப்படைக்கிற மாதிரி இருந்தாலும் சரி, இல்ல இங்க மதுரையில அந்த மாதிரி எதுவும் இருந்தா நாங்க அதை கொண்டு போய் எப்படி நாங்க இது பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்றது
நம்ம நன்றி மேடம். மதுரையிலும் திண்டுக்கல்லும் நமக்கு சப்ளையர் இருக்காங்க. அவங்கள நான் உங்களை காண்டாக்ட் பண்றேங்க. நீங்க அவங்கள்ட்ட அந்த வேஸ்ட்டை கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு தகுந்த ப்ரைஸ் கொடுப்பாங்க. அசோக் பிளாஸ்டிக்ஸ் இருக்காருங்க, அவர் நம்பர் உங்களுக்கு ஷேர் பண்றேங்க. டைம் நீங்க காண்டாக்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா
420 பஞ்சாயத்து இருக்கு சார். பஞ்சாயத்துல வந்து கலெக்ட் பண்ற பிளாஸ்டிக்ஸ் அதை ஸ்ப்ரெட் பண்ணி அப்படியே
சரிங்க. எல்லா வேஸ்ட்டுமே நீங்க கொடுக்கலாங்க. எல்லா வேஸ்ட்டுமே எங்களுக்கு வர மாதிரி நான் உங்களுக்கு பண்றேன்.
இந்த சைடு அப்படியே ஸ்டாக்ல அப்படியே இருக்கு சார். நீங்க டீடைல்ஸ் கொடுத்தா நான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறேன்.
சரி, ஓகே, தேங்க் யூ.
Sir, one last question regarding, sir, this carbon credit. Sir, are you eligible or have you applied for it, carbon credit, sir?
Sir, I am fully eligible, but the government is not.
Okay.
But now, last month, the government has given regulations on carbon credit. They framed a formula for all the companies to score on the carbon footprint for one simple reason. Europe is now geared to levy the carbon tax on the import. If you export something from here to UK wants to levy a carbon tax on the import. What they say is that you are spoiling the earth by supplying this product to us. You'll have to pay extra for it. So if it becomes a mandatory for the export from here, the government has to safeguard all the companies. So how do you do it? So every company who are involved in the solid waste management or any sustainable product development must have a carbon credit. So I must be given, and I'm expecting that we are already registered, we will get the credit, and I can also always trade my credit to other people. So it's going to happen. And apart from that, like filing income tax, every company has to file their ESG norms, ESG achievement every year. What is that you have done for the country, for the company, for the public? Okay. So accordingly, you will be taxed. You will be taxed. And we are eligible for carbon footprint, and we will get it over a period. It will be traded.
Right, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you once again.
Anyone else has a question? One last question. Rajendra?
Sir, good morning. This is Anandraj from Indian Oil.
Yeah, go on.
Very excellent presentation, sir. It is one of my dreams during my college days itself. In my 3 project activities, this was one of the topic of presentation, recycling of plastics. And I'm really happy to be a part of this, your speech. And apart from
Anand, voice breaking, Anand.
Apart from, now it is okay, sir?
It's okay. Go on.
Apart from manufacturing, testing, and product applications, development and marketing, really it is a very big task. I'm really happy to see you, sir, and really I want to step into this recycling of plastics.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Sir, Sankar sir, he is from IOC, sir.
Oh, okay.
I am now in Panipat Naphtha Tracker. I am looking after PP also. Polypropylene.
Every Indian Oil Corporation, organization, every town, they are in touch with us, and on a daily basis, I'm supplying to them for their some event. Jackets is the one which is liked by Indian Oil Corporation very much, and goes in volumes. Also t-shirts, and we also introduced a stole honoring people. The stole and shawl are also made from PET bottles. That is also now attracting customers.
Okay, I think we are done, sir. So thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful session, for your for your time. All of us had a lot of takeaways. It was very inspiring, very inspiring session. You know.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I mean, something I always look for, sharing my knowledge, sharing whatever I gained in my life. And I welcome people getting into the waste management. It's not a dirty business. It is rewarding business. It is order of the day. Over a period, you have to take care of your own waste. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you.